And I think it's even harder in your industry because we know that what you do, it's venture capital is 91% men.
Yep.
So that's hard to build allies when you're 9% of the whole industry. And you've done a great job. And I know a lot of men in Silicon Valley look to you as one of the women who have made it across the border, and they feel like they send you
across the border.
No, it is. We know that.
Fair.
So how do you build allies? What do you do? Is there any secrets you can share with us?
I don't know if I have secrets, but I would say, so I work on a nonprofit in the tech industry called All Raise, where our mission is to try and accelerate the success for women of all kinds as founders or as funders. Hopefully we'll also expand to kind of team members and employees and what we call operators. One of the things that's important to us at All Raise, and I've been actually taught this by a lot of my All Raise sisters, is like we try and motivate by greed, not by fear. But trying to shame people for the past, and the past that, I mean, the tech industry created for ourselves, we dug ourselves into a very deep hole that we need a lot of people with picks and shovels to dig out together. That like making people feel bad for mistakes that we've made in the past is not gonna get people to dig harder and faster. But motivating people, and like because the venture capital in the tech industry is generally for profit, that they can be more successful if they actually do more on the right side of history faster is the way that we're going to get more people on the team. And so, I mean, I am pretty pissed off a lot of the time, so it's not like I always am just like taking the high road all the time. I have friends who take the high road more than I do, and they try and pull me up because there's a lot of good reasons to be mad and to be resentful, but I try and like kind of vent with my girlfriends and sometimes my guy friends too. I think a mistake that I made I've been doing my job for almost 20 years, is that I think that all of us kind of shielded the men in our industry from a lot of the challenges that women and people of color or minorities have gone through because we were trying not to be a pain in the ass. And I think we were given the impression, like, if you were a pain in the butt, we really won't want you to sit around these tables anymore. So try not to be too, like, don't be high maintenance, don't be difficult. But as a result, people never heard what it's like. And they have to understand, like, you have to make people proximate to problems to understand them. And so I think, figuring out women are not going to solve our societal issues alone. We have to partner with and co-opt and ally with men to change the status quo. And so figuring out, who are the people who are empathetic and bringing them in to understand personal situations or personal contexts that they'll have more, then they can actually be a stronger ally and a better representative.